Hello everybody and welcome to our first educational seminar. My co-anchor Susan and I will introduce our first topic for this week, the cost per mile calculation.
Hello everybody, I am very happy to see you all back for our first seminar, and I can tell you that the first topic, the cost per mile, is one of the most important lessons.
The truck owner-operator needs to know his or her cost per mile in order to stay in business. Not knowing the cost per mile can get you out of business the first or second year.
The cost per mile calculation plays an important role in the success of your trucking operation, because it will tell you the operating expenses of your truck per mile driven.
You can use a simple form or a computer program to calculate your cost per mile. You can even calculate the cost per mile without these helpful aids because it is quite simple.
You need to know two factors. First, your operating expenses for a specific time period, a month, a quarter, or a year, and second, the miles driven in these periods.
For example, if your quarterly operating expenses amount to $25,205 and you have driven 22,100 miles in that quarter,
your cost per mile is $1.14. You can obtain these numbers from your monthly or quarterly financial statements.
Why is it important to know your cost per mile factor? Because it allows you to quickly determine the profitability of a load.
For example, your broker offers you a load that pays $1,000 for 800 miles, but you have to deadhead 350 miles in order to get the load.
Let us assume your cost per mile factor is 69 cents. It will cost you $250 out of your own pocket just to drive your truck to the pickup location.
And it will cost you another $500 to deliver the load, should you decide to do so. This leaves you with $172 for driving 1,000 miles.
This example clearly demonstrates the importance of the cost per mile calculation for the success of your trucking operation. You cannot take this load.
As a general rule, never allow your deadhead costs to exceed 10% of the freight rate offered, unless you receive compensation for deadheading.
Now that you have identified the operating cost, you start to think about ways to lower your cost and increase your profit margin.
Keep in mind, if you have operated your truck only for a short time, the cost per mile factor may be misleading, because you do not yet have comparable data from previous years.
However, as a responsible business manager, you should compare your cost per mile factor from month to month to determine how your business progresses.
Steps you can take to reduce operating expenses include:
slow down and drive 60 miles per hour, use high-quality, synthetic motor oil, and practice preventive maintenance.
You can implement savings of thousands of dollars a year just by driving your truck at 60 miles per hour.
Engine manufacturers say slowing down will reduce fuel consumption, reduce tire wear by as much as 1/5, and extends the truck engine's life cycle,
therefore delaying the need for an engine overhaul.
Study the following examples to see the dramatic difference, assuming you drive 125,000 miles at 70 miles per hour.
With a fuel efficiency of 5.5 miles per gallon, your truck consumes 22,722 gallons of fuel.
Assuming you drive the same miles a year at 60 miles per hour with a fuel efficiency of 7 miles per gallon,
and your truck consumes only 17,857 gallons of fuel.
Slowing down will save you 4,870 gallons of fuel.
You save $21,900 at $4.50 per gallon of fuel.
Okay, my friends, Susan and I hope that the first full seminar was helpful, and we are looking forward to see you next week with a new topic. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate your interest in our first seminar. See you next week. Bye-bye.